Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Darthtuba's Star Wars Unboxing. I am your host, Darthtuba, and today I'm going to share with you 3 Star Wars Elite figures from Disney. These are figures that are available in Disney parks as well as in the Disney stores all across the country. They are very similar in a lot of ways to the Black Series 6-inch line, although they're a little bit bigger and much bulkier because they are made primarily of metal. So they have a really cool way about them. They started releasing these last year. I do have a few of them from last year's collection. These were a combination of 2 that were released, like newer releases, but based on The Force Awakens. We have Finn, but in his Stormtrooper outfit, and we have good old Han Solo, the prior to being stabbed twice before being let go through a dark, empty, bottomless chasm in the middle of a planet that turned back into a sun. So I'm pretty safe to say that he is not coming back. So it's nice to have a figure of him. And then, of course, we have, again, one of my favorite characters from Rogue One, Chirrut Imwe. Okay, once again, the Force is with me. I am one with the Force. So we are going to work on opening all these. Now, I will tell you that this is a definite labor of love. I'm actually going to work on all 3 of them at once because they are extremely challenging to get open, and you'll see why in a minute. Although they might have improved on the boxing technology for each of them. We'll see. We have that one. And then we have the stand. Now, I've said this before. I appreciate the need to keep figures, in a somewhat of a displayable type of condition. I understand that. I respect that. When people who want to keep these in the boxes, they want to keep it so that if you're not careful, figures that stay in a box for just a year or 2, not a big deal. But figures that stay in a box for 20, 30, 40 years or beyond, well, they tend to get into situations where they start if they're not secured properly, they start to have their displays, and then they don't really look very good at all. I actually have that featured a bunch of figures from in a setting from the Sarlacc pit that half the figures have fallen off, and it really doesn't look good at all. So, some people argue that you should get it together. You should try to, do something to fix that. I'm like, well, we do the best we can. Now, these figures, however, are in such crazy amounts of these very, very tight cables to keep them together that it is really a challenge to try to open them. I suggest to people, it's actually, I will tell you, I'm using a needle nose pliers, and I strongly suggest that you do that with these figures. And the reason I say that is very simple. When you don't do that, you get bloody fingers, and that is not a joke. I am very serious, and I don't want anybody here getting bloody fingers. So just saying, that is the advice from Darthtuba. Okay, and that is to use pliers. And if your kids out there, get your parents to help you with these. But know this: if you want to get an entire collection of these, then don't get your parents to help them. Get an older brother or sister or cousin or somebody, because if your parents start working on one of these and then realize they have to open up 20 of them or 10 of them, they are going to say, no, we are not getting them. Okay? So that is just my little friendly advice. Still one here that I missed. Wow. But you can try snapping them. That's always a possibility too. The thing is, though, that in this case, they don't really... Oh, I'm just going to work them like that. All right, put these like that. Now, as I told you, these are extremely bulky. Okay? There have been some complaints from toy reviewers because there are literally, it's hard to see from the back, there are literally Phillip head screwdrivers in the back of these figures. They are extremely, extremely durable. But I will say this too, if it's anything like the other ones, they have a base, but you got to be careful because they are heavy. Okay, they are extremely heavy. Okay, so you got to be really, really careful with it. He comes with a weapon. The weapon is generally plastic. I'm going to actually pull his weapon out and put it in the holster. Oh, I hope. Oh, don't tell me the holster didn't work. All right, well, then maybe I won't put it in the holster. Maybe I'll keep it back in his hand. Okay. Yeah, so these toys are, they're definitely meant to be displayed. I would not say that they're meant to be played with, per se. Because I'll tell you flat out, they are heavy. I mean, they weigh a lot. So, okay, now we have Finn. Finn comes with his little stormtrooper helmet. Comes with a couple of blasters, and I think there's some. Hopefully, the holster idea will fit in them. Some people were asking if these guys, if they, are they Black Series 6-inch, and I would have to say no. I think that when you put them next to each other, there's definitely a difference, a very noticeable difference. So I would say no to that. And as I said, these things are extremely hard to get out. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause this just because you don't need to see me. You saw me do one. You don't need to see me do the other two. We'll be back in a moment with the final, displayed version. So, here we are with our 3 Elite Series figures from the Disney Store or Disney Parks. As I said, the use of a wire or needle nose pliers is an absolute must, or you will really injure your hands. They're just twisted together, but they're just twisted together very tightly and in really hard places. So I'm not a big fan of the packaging. I understand why they do it, and again, if it was staying in the box, it wouldn't matter. But because you want to take it out, this is what you deal with. Each of the figures comes with at least one weapon. Actually, Finn comes with 2. The second weapon can actually just kind of clip on to his leg. There's a little thing that sticks out, and you can just rest it on top. And also, obviously, he comes with his helmet too. Okay, fits on nicely. Chirrut comes with his crossbow. Han with his trusty blaster. And they're similar to the Black Series. They have a lot of different articulations, a lot more than the standard 5 points and the smaller figures. But they're just beautiful display pieces. They just look fantastic. Wonderful paint job. And I like that Disney's getting into this. I understand that they're releasing a larger one, like a 10-inch or 11-inch Elite Series. Although I do think it's not metal. I think they're back to being just kind of standard. Large 12-inch action figure type things, but a little bit higher end than, say, the Hasbro line that's come out. So I might get 1 or 2 of those. There's a really good Krennic that looks really good. I think I might get. Other than that, just picking and choosing. But these are awesome. These are great. My 3 favorite characters from the movies that have come out. Among them, I mean, my favorites change from, moment to moment. So, but in any case. These are some of the Elite Series. They are in no short supply. You can get them in Disney. In fact, I would recommend looking around for sales. I'm sure you'll find something there. And either the Disney Store, if you have a coupon or something of that nature, save you. Wait until that comes around. But in fact, I think I did get these 2 on sale because Rogue One was coming out, and they wanted to kind of thin out the Force Awakens product. So there might still be sales for them. Anyway, so that is our show for today. I hope you enjoyed these. These are really a lot of fun. I have plenty of more things to open up from all different eras. I also am going to enhance the show with some episodes dealing with the unboxing, or where we might actually just take a look at some older items that have already been unboxed and just kind of talk about them, talk through them, things of that nature. I know the unboxing part is a lot of fun, so we'll be doing a lot of that. Primarily, but I'm going to just mix it up with a few other things here and there. So if you like what you see, please share. We also like to hear your feedback if you have any. Subscribe to our channel, Darthtuba, 2 words. Follow me on Twitter at Darthtuba and Darthtuba77 at gmail.com if you have any questions or have any suggestions for things to unbox. Sorry, to open, not unopen. So thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. May the Force be with you.